So what are the best penny stocks to buy on January 29th, 2025? Well, number one recommendation is Selection Therapeutics, stock symbol SLXN. It is up today 81% or $1.11, trading at $2.46. Since this morning, it already traded 181 million shares in the first 90 minutes since the market opened. Market cap for the company, though, is only $2 million. So what can I tell you about this company? Well, the first thing is that this company was on my list yesterday if you watched the video. So this is a pharmaceutical penny stock based on the word therapeutics. And apparently they released some kind of news yesterday, maybe even today, but it created like a huge jump in stock price. So basically, the stock is continuing to grow, and it looks like a lot more investors are getting involved and acquiring those shares. So if I were you, I would definitely take a look and see what kind of news they released, because it's driving that stock already for the second day. So, and as I said, for pharmaceutical companies, if you find some kind of medication and it works, for example, for cancer or something like that, you know, your market capitalization and your stock price could go to the sky. So maybe that's a case here. So Selection Therapeutics, stock symbol SLXN, only $2.38 a share. Next one is Banzai International, stock symbol BNZI. It is up today 50% or 64 cents, trading at $1.88. Since this morning, it already traded 12 million shares. Market cap for the company, though, is about $9 million. So what can I tell you about this company? Well, it hit my report several times. The last time it was somewhere in September 16th, when it produced a huge monster jump on the monster level, when a monster volume, when it went from $3 all the way to $9, like in a matter of like couple of days. However, it couldn't sustain itself, so it dropped from $8 or $9 all the way to like 50 cents. So apparently some kind of news were released by this company, and it is producing pretty big impact on the market, because the stock usually is not being traded much, and suddenly it's producing 12 million shares in trading volume. But the other thing is that even if you decide to pull the trigger and buy it for $1.89, your upside potential is $9. So I mean, you could be looking at 400% gain. So and that's what a lot of investors are looking at. So if I were you, I would take a look and see what kind of news are driving that stock, because from its previous histories, when it goes and it jumps, it doesn't jump by 50%, it jumps by 300%. So maybe there's still room to run to go much higher for that stock. So Banzai International, stock symbol BNZI, only $2 a share now. Next one is 60 Degrees Pharmaceuticals, stock symbol SXTP. It is up today 30% or 23 cents, trading at $1. Since this morning, it already traded 50 million shares. Market cap for the company is about $2 million. So, what can I tell you about this company? Well, it is obviously a pharmaceutical penny stock. And very recently, I'm talking about December 25th or 24th, it was trading at about $2.10. Then the stock couldn't sustain itself and it started to collapse all the way to like 60 cents. So some kind of news were released today, and suddenly the stock is attracting 50 million shares in trading volume which is a record volume for that stock, at least for the last 6 months. So whatever news they released are very catchy, very promising, I guess, and a lot of investors are jumping in and acquiring those shares. So maybe you should too. So take a look, see what's driving that stock, and if it sounds promising enough and exciting enough, maybe you should put some money into it, especially if you buy it at $1 and it goes back to its previous levels of $2.10. I mean, you could practically make 100% return on this investment. So 60 Degrees Pharmaceuticals, stock symbol SXTP, only $1 a share. Next one is Lucas GC Limited, stock symbol LGCL. It is up today 20% or 11 cents, trading at 68 cents a share. Since this morning, it already traded 31 million shares. Market cap for the company, though, is $44 million. So, what can I tell you about this company? Well, 6 months ago, it used to trade at $2. Then, over the course of the next 6 months, it pretty much collapsed all the way to like 50 cents. And you know, it's been kind of like nobody was really trading it. It was, you know, kind of unknown, unwanted, undesired stock, and it just wasn't a free fall, possibly on its way to be delisted. However, some kind of news arrived today, and suddenly the stock is producing a 21% jump in stock price and attracting 31 million shares in trading volume. So if I were you, I would definitely take a look and see what's going on there, especially that if you decide to pull the trigger and actually buy that stock, you're still buying it at a 6-month low. You know, and if you pull the trigger at 67 cents like it's trading right now, and it goes back to, let's say, $2.10, I mean, look, you're looking at about 300% gain on this position. So take a look and maybe put some money into it. Lucas GC Limited, stock symbol LGCL, only 66 cents a share. Next one is Reborn Coffee, stock symbol REBN. It is up today 25% or 43 cents, trading at $2.13 a share. Since this morning, it already traded, hey, actually very little, 209,000 shares. Market cap for the company is roughly $6 million. So, what can I tell you about the stock? First of all, it's trading under the radar, because if the stock is producing 25% in daily gains and nobody's paying attention, that means that you still have a chance to crawl in there very kind of like sneaky and get those shares kind of cheap. So, also consider this, 6 months ago, it used to trade at $4.20. Then it dropped all the way to like $1. So if you decide to pull the trigger and get it at $2.18 and it goes back to, let's say, $4.20, you will practically double your money or make 100% gain on your investment. So take a look, see what's going on there with this Reborn Coffee. Maybe it has something to do with that story where United States and Colombia went into the tariffs war. And Colombia is a big producer of coffee. So I don't know, I'm just guessing. But take a look. Reborn Coffee, stock symbol REBN, only $2.18 a share. Next one is DG Asia Corp, stock symbol FAAS. It is up today 26% or 12 cents, trading at 60 cents a share. Since this morning, it also traded very little number of shares, 470,000. Market cap for the company is roughly $5 million. So, upside potential is $2.40. So if you buy it right now at 60 cents and it goes to its previous levels, you make 400% or 4 times on your money. Very lucrative. Take a look. DG Asia, FAAS, only 60 cents a share. If you want to find out other great penny stocks, go to this website and download my app called Penny Gems for 2,000 penny stocks.